Oh, that's so cute. He's a mama's boy. He's trying to protect her. Little does he know that I'm gonna whoop their butts. She may even be a trained Sith, but you know, I don't think she's gonna last very long. It's actually a little pathetic when you think about it.
Stop! You are more than a match for us. Mother, if I am the target, save yourself. I don't want to see you die.
My son, you must not sacrifice yourself for anyone, not even me. You must endure at all costs. Assassin, you've carved your way into the inner sanctum of Lord Grathan's compound, all to kill a boy. You are a breath away from the Master himself. Spare us, and I'll help you destroy Lord Grathan instead.
You want me to kill your husband? Aren't you the dutiful wife?
I married Lord Grathan for power. It was a means to an end. Now I want out. I'm strong, but can't touch my husband. How long I've waited for someone to end his oppressive rule.
You have my attention.
A wicked plan is taking shape. Long ago, my husband was nearly beheaded. Now he cannot exist without his helmeted mask. Everyone knows this. Kill Lord Grathan. My son will wear the mask and assume his mantle. He'll publicly rant that his son was murdered. No one will be the wiser.
What's in it for me?
In addition to appearing successful in your task, I'll reward you in either credits or an item of power, your choice.
No amount is worth deceiving my master.
Fieldslit, run!
No, Mother. If I am to die, I die alongside you.
You know, I think she's learning from Barriss. You know, knowledge is the power there. She didn't ever really want any of that stuff that they were offering, but what she did want was to find out if they knew anything more, you know, just about anything in general.
I'm surprised you survived. So is it done? Is Grathan's son dead?
You're a condescending windbag ball.
It's pretty easy to push your buttons, brute. Doesn't say much for Grathan security forces if a clumsy clod like you was able to bang into his private chamber and off his son.
I find your empty chatter amusing.
You'll find my lightsaber a bit sobering. Killing the murderer of Grathan's son will solidify my cover here. Barriss can replace you easily.
Barriss will be needing a new spy. I'm going to enjoy killing you.
Though I'm more than capable of facing you alone, a smart man uses every advantage. And I am a smart man.
The intruder! The intruder is here! Everyone to me! Attack!
Pretty sure that was to be expected, and now it's time for him to die. This is actually going to be quite a good one. I'm going to feel good after doing this. He, like my character said, is a condescending windbag, and for the most part, very useless. So we're pretty much just gonna tell Barriss straight up, like, he outserved his purpose, and he didn't want to have to deal with me anymore, so I decided to take him out, because he was gonna try to stake claim on all of the stuff that I've done, and that's just not okay. That's not even nice.
I cannot break him!
I feel your anger, Master.
Blind, deaf, comatose lobotomy patient could feel my anger!
Okay, I'm officially scared.
This is impossible. An unknown power must be shielding this man, which only confirms my suspicions. This Republic agent is the key to unlocking the threat we face. I must harness my rage and frustration. They will lead me to an answer.
Trust your feelings, Master.
The minion advises the Master. Very good. You'll demonstrate your progress. And the word has spread that Lord Grathan is incensed at the slaying of his secret son. I take it that was your handiwork?
You see it correctly.
My confidence in you is growing. I haven't heard from Drykel Ball, my agent in Grathan's camp. He's missed a scheduled communication. Let me guess. He gave you trouble, did he?
He left me no choice, Master. I had to kill him.
No matter. He fulfilled his primary purpose. Every Sith must attempt to orchestrate his own promotion. Now, back to my prisoner. There's one last possibility to break him. I thought it impossible, but perhaps there's a small chance you could pull it off. Over a millennium past, the Emperor claimed Drummond Cass and made the Dark Temple the epicenter of Dark Force energy. In the bowels of the temple, he conducted horrifying experiments that drained the knowledge and life essence from all the greatest Sith lords of the time.
He destroyed his own lords.
They existed to serve their master, and that they did. He siphoned them to make himself immortal and all-knowing. The Emperor created a device called the Ravager that ate his victims' minds and delivered to him their greatest secrets. No one could withstand the Ravager's intrusion. Even the strongest Sith lords of the Empire confessed whatever the Emperor craved.
Where can the Ravager be found?
The Emperor keeps the Ravager hidden in the Dark Temple, which has, in his absence, become a death trap. There's a good chance the horrors that await you will be too severe, but it's worth your life to me. The legends describe a secret chamber in the depths of the Dark Temple where the Ravager was encased. You'll know the device by its inscription. Be swift, apprentice.
Yeah, Varys didn't seem too angry with the fact that I got rid of his agent. In fact, I'm pretty sure he just agreed with me that he was a little bit disposable, but I think my character also learned something there, if not just subtly, which is when he said that every Sith must orchestrate his own promotion, which means, you know, in his case, that guy was gonna attack me to try to kill me, to steal the credit for doing what I did, but my character, you know, was able to take him out. And I think Tamarra, her mindset's being changed a little bit here. She can see that as something that she may need to do in the future. So now she can already start planning for that. She's a smart person, you know. She picks up on those little subtleties because she knows that Varys is incredibly intelligent, and she wants to be even more intelligent than he is. You know, it's a pretty typical Sith thing to do, where the apprentice kills the master and then becomes the master and takes on an apprentice, or takes on an apprentice and then kills the master and stuff like that. So she needs to have, you know, something in her mind to be able to do that sometime in the future, just in case. Unfortunately, what I'm doing here is basically a fetch quest. You know, he wants me to go into this temple because there's something there that will help with the interrogation. But at the end of the day, you know, this is kind of a peasantry quest. Yeah, it's important because he wants to interrogate that prisoner, and that prisoner has the information that he wants. So, in that manner, this quest is very important to go do, because you're helping him in his goals that he wants to succeed with. However, it still is just a fetch quest. You know, you could send in like a team of commandos in here to probably do the same thing. Sure, it's not necessarily as likely that you'll get the object as opposed to sending your apprentice, but I would say it's more of a test than it is anything else.
It was foolish of you to return here.
Uh-oh. Looks like we got another fight on our hands.
Those pieces you took from my minions belong to me. They will enable me to exact my revenge on Lord Farshal. I am Lord Vacuous, the conqueror of Begeddon, the killer of Garatak the Singed. Return what you have stolen, or burn.
I choose burn.
Die at the hands of Vacuous.
Pretty good example of, Sith history here. It's just another Sith wanting his revenge on something. I've said it before, it plagues the Sith Order. You know, one Sith trying to get his revenge on something else, and that's kind of where the Jedi go down a good road, is they tend to not hold on to things, so they're able to, you know, not have to worry about this kind of crap. I mean, honestly, if the Sith weren't killing themselves 90% of the time, they would have such a powerful force that they'd be able to take the Jedi out no problem. I mean, they already do a pretty good job of attacking the Republic and killing the Jedi, and they're fighting among each other, so if they didn't, imagine how much crazier it would be. It would just be absurd. And we got our object and can head back to Darth Barris. I think he'll be pretty happy for me to, you know, not only bring this back, but also defeat someone who was trying to steal it in the first place. It's good that he didn't send, you know, in hindsight, it's good that he didn't send a commando team, because that Sith probably would have ended up killing them off. However, me going, like I said earlier, ensures the likelihood.
When I sent you into the Dark Temple for the Ravager, I thought it might be the last time I saw you, apprentice. The prisoner grows weaker by the minute. There's no time to spare. Stand back and bear witness.
You're wasting your time. I will not.
Yes, the Ravager has seized his mind. Excellent. In his condition, we don't have long before the ordeal liquefies all brain matter.
He is the picture of torment.
I endured his defiance for so long. It is a sight for angered eyes. Republic Worm, you have the information I desire. Tell me everything.
I am Republic Information Service on special assignment to verify possible Imperial spy on Nar Shaddaa, commissioned by Jedi Council, acting on suspicions provided by Master Nomen Karr.
Nomen Karr. That's a name I grow tired of hearing.
What's the problem? Who is Nomen Karr?
Nomen Karr is a Jedi Master who infiltrated the Sith. I rooted him out. Then he nearly destroyed me and fled. He's dedicated himself to proving that the Sith have spies embedded within Republic and Jedi ranks. I've thwarted him at every turn, but he is tenacious. How did Nomen Karr come to suspect my spy on Nar Shaddaa? Tell me, Republic wretch, what alerted him?
Master Nomen Karr has a new Padawan. She seems to know any being's true nature. She senses hidden darkness and untapped purity.
Astonishing. I've never heard of the Force granting such a gift. Tell me, how does her power work?
All I know is when Master Nomen Karr brought her to Nar Shaddaa, this Padawan sensed darkness in your spy simply by seeing him.
What's a Padawan?
That is what the Jedi call their trainees. It means she is not yet a Jedi. If this young Padawan can see through deception and disguise with such little effort, she threatens everything I have worked for. Continue, Republic dog.
Karr believes his Padawan's ability is foolproof, but the Jedi Council is skeptical. I was to provide the proof, but I wasn't able to report my findings.
We have to kill this Jedi in training.
Yes, my apprentice. Such a threat must not wander the galaxy unchecked. Who is this Padawan, you Republic pest? Tell me everything you know about her.
She was found on Alderaan. Her power first emerged training on Tatooine. And Jedi sent another agent to investigate someone she suspected on Balmorra.
He's fading. Is she human or one of the Jedi's cursed aliens? Where can I find her? What is her name?
I have nothing more.
The Ravager has emptied his mind. That is all we have to go on. A few random places within the greater galaxy where Nomen Karr and his Padawan have been.
It's a start, Master. That device did the trick.
You are correct. We now have leads to follow. Nomen Karr is a relentless crusader, and this Padawan and her unprecedented power threaten everything I have achieved. Your duties are likely to take you to the far reaches of the galaxy. I will need to deploy you at will. You shall have a starship of your own. You've earned it. Go to my personal hangar in the spaceport and claim it.
You are most generous, Master.
Save your gratitude. I must ponder our next move. Waste no time. Get your starship in my hangar and wait for further instructions.
Yeah, let's go before he tells me to clean all this up, okay?
And that sequence right there is incredibly important. Just that one sequence, because it sets up the entire story for the rest of the Warrior story. Without that one sequence, nothing else would fall, before it or after it. So you gotta take that one and really just absorb all the information there. So we know we gotta hunt down this apprentice, which is Jason, and there's just a lot of stuff there that we'll talk a lot about as we go through. I'm not going to just dive into it right now because there's a lot of really good gems of information there that will pop up as we go throughout the story.
Nice ship. A reward from your cowardly master for killing Lord Grathan's son?
Who wants to know?
Oh, I already know. I just find it dramatic to ask my prey questions I already know the answer to. A true Sith proudly claims his murders, so I will surely stake claim to my murder of you.
Plan on boring me to death?
You have guts. I'll give you that. I am Lord Grathan's top assassin. He sends me to eliminate those he wants to suffer the most. I'm here to kill you, friend, for murdering the son of my master.
You practice that soliloquy all night long?
Nice, huh? I wrote it myself.
Being attacked by yet another Sith, why am I not surprised at all? It's pretty typical. Now, this pretty much concludes the end of the prologue. We start going into Chapter 1. Chapter 1 is really good, and in fact, I would say it's my favorite part of the Warrior story. And you'll see why as we get towards the end. Yeah, I mean, you really get to pretty much be the Sith that you've always wanted to be. Like, if you've ever watched any of the movies or, seen anything regarding the Sith, even just playing this game, that, like, evil little thing that you get to do every now and then as a Sith, you get to really tap into that at the end of Chapter 1, and I love it.
Greetings. I am 2VR8, factotum droid for this vessel. You must be my new master. Gentle, kind new master.
Do I seem gentle to you? Tell me your attack protocols, droid.
I was not constructed for violence, master, but I am still useful. I am programmed for a wide array of tasks, including but not limited to meal preparation, ship maintenance, janitorial duty, and etiquette. Welcome aboard this Fury-class Imperial Interceptor, a versatile craft combining a starfighter's maneuverability with armament to rival larger military vessels. You'll find all of the standard amenities, including your own private captain's locker for storing valuables. The astrogation console contains a constantly updated map of the known galaxy. Interstellar communications are accessed via the ship's holoterminal. Priority alerts that you may find useful are available from the Imperial HoloNet console. Lastly, the ship's intercom will inform your crew that you wish to issue new orders. Any questions, Master?
I have a mission to complete. Time to see what this ship can do.
Thank goodness you aren't deactivating me. I mean, good luck. I regret I am unable to offer you combat support, Master. Frankly, my chassis couldn't withstand the stress. However, should any errands arise that are beneath your superior status, please do not hesitate to call upon me. I function to serve you. Whenever you are ready to depart, consult the galaxy map on your bridge. It will program the proper astrogation coordinates and activate the engines.